Welcome back. We're still in the house of harmony. We're actually in the nerve center of the house right now, talking to the man behind the house. There's Hammond.
Many did try but couldn't steal my honey.
At the start of his career in the 1970s, he was a romantic balladeer, one step ahead of the rest.
One step ahead and you're out.
In the 1980s, he was a flirtatious, mischievous lover's rocker, tempted to touch with one dance.
I can tell you a story about what one dance can do. What one dance can do. One dance can do.
During the 1990s, he became a mature roots man, seeking full attention and putting up resistance.
Putting up a resistance. Yeah. I'm gonna work it out.
At the turn of the new millennium, he rocked us back to the days when there were more love and play in our music.
Remember the songs used to make you rock away.
Undoubtedly, the most prolific hitmaker in roots reggae's history.
I want to explain to you that you're the hit on every corner.
And now, with over 30 years of consistency, relevance, and full creative control of his work, Beres Hammond is all set to take us to a moment in time.
It takes just one moment in time to change your life.
And Beres, you're one of the first reggae artists to achieve creative control of your work. How was that achieved?
Creative control meaning
Well, that your work, you decide what goes into it. That nobody tells you what to release, when to release, and so on. You know, and ownership of the work, publishing and all that.
Ever since I established the Harmonious label, that's when I took control of not just the music, took control of my life. You know, anything that has to do with my music, whether I'm on stage or in the studio or wherever. Since the label came out, and this was from back in 1980, 81, I think it was.
81.
That's when
So you weren't interested in any contract as far since 81.
No,
any contract to do with that would say give me that's an A&R executive.
I got involved. I got involved in contracts already. You know, as a matter of fact, 93, somewhere about there, I was with Electra Records.
Yes.
But I still managed to get my creative control, because the good thing about that is that usually when they sign an artist through that record company or the other record company, like maybe Joe Gibbs or Dynamics. But I was signed with Harmony House as my backing.
Okay.
So
Harmony House was still in that contract somewhere?
Yes, man, and Harmony House.
So you retain your publishing?
Yeah. Yeah, man, and managed to get all creative control.
So the key to this, Beres, is to understand who you are, where you're going, and maintain your focus.
What you want.
Knowing what you want and maintaining that focus.
Yes, man.
And so when all these, some would say, distractions come up, big contracts being offered and so on,
that will always be there, man.
Yes.
For them due to that, the people companies always send out them scouts for, you know, capture all the new talents that them feel can do a thing. So they're always there. So the fact that they will always be there, you must, you know, yourself as a little artist, understand how you would like to see yourself down the road, you know, a few years from now, and what you would like to achieve from being in the relationship with this company.
Yes.
So I know I always love to protect my thing, you know. I always say if I don't have creative control, I don't have nothing. Because it's hard for a man to tell me what to sing and how to sing this, and the part of me that I feel if you just leave it alone, you know. The part there is for me and the Almighty.
Yes. So hence now you going out and investing heavily into the factors of production, into the equipment to preserve your sound, and to make you sound the way you, Beres Hammond, want you to sound.
Yes, man, I determined that.
Yes.
Yes, true.
We in the Caribbean, Jamaica and the entire Caribbean, the diaspora, and wider, we celebrate you as a legendary Jamaican reggae artist. But there are some Beres in the world who think that you're yet to become the artist that you deserve to be globally. So in other words, some people say no really bust yet. Beres not really bust out yet. When they say that to a Jamaican, they say, we are talking about the master himself. But there are people who would say that Beres Hammond's work, his music is yet to really reach where it really deserve to be. Do you think that?
No, I just know I travel twice a year to probably 2 major tours, the States and Europe. It not go much outside of this, and then the Caribbean. We do quite a bit of shows in the Caribbean every year. Canada, sometime over there in Asia.
Yes.
That are pretty much the world for me. You know?
Yes, but we know that.
Yeah, and then
yes,
I'm kind of happy and comfortable with it, you know.
Yes.
When I promote a big this and that mean that for, you know. I'm in it to provide some beautiful music for people every area of life and everywhere in the world. And so far they've been appreciating it for years now, you know.
And at the same time maintaining your creative control.
Yes, man.
But isn't that the reason, Beres, why some people, because they can't own you and control you and get a piece of your publishing and so on, why some of them will not give you the props and the promotion and the exposure that you really deserve in some of the big record companies?
Yeah.
Isn't that a part of the whole equation here?
I don't know for them reason much, and I just know I hold on to my thing.
Yes.
Because this music, I have no hold up a great pension, you know. If something should happen to you tomorrow or whichever time, I mean, God forbid it, this is what you have to depend on as your pension.
Yes.
There is nothing in the government world that says, okay, let's provide this for the musicians when they're disabled. No, I never hear about the program there. But I'm sure about my program where Beres writes a song and it goes out there in the world, and sometimes you see a little small money coming, you know, you expect it, coming from some little corners of the earth, and that's publishing. That's my old age pension. So I can't afford for nobody to partake in my pension.
But you know, Beres, that pension, you know, that pension can explode into billions of dollars, because a catalogue like yours.
You make them come down for me, I'm
No, it's not yet, but I'm saying a catalogue like yours, owned by you, controlled by you. No problem when a man comes in and want to voice over Beres for the Hammond song. Who is the owner? There's no issues there.
No,
the owner is Beres for the Hammond.
I love
anybody in the world can sample you or voice over one of your classics or a piece of work from your catalogue.
That's right.
Anytime. And it's a global, phenomenal hit piece of music.
So going, I said the business day, you know. You never know, next week you'll probably hear something like that. And it goes on.
Because you're highly rated in hip hop. This man is highly rated in the R&B hip hop community. Yet we don't hear you doing collaborations.
With all for them?
Yes.
Not wrong, you know. To me, collaboration is just a vibe for me. It's not something that I would plan. It's like me recording here still, and I might come up with a nice little vibe and nice little inspiration, and while I'm there voicing this song, I might see one of my friends and pass through and say, yo, come sing this little part of me, or come DJ, you know. To me, it's that kind of vibe, but for actually pin me down, like for go fly out, go over stuff, for go, and embarrass that. Man, I feel that the kind of situation, you know. Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. No, man. As a matter of fact, I love to do collaborations.
Yes.
But when I really go out of my way for them thing there. I mean that.
And you're quietly producing R&B music with R&B artists.
Same way. Not change.
So the work, even though without hearing you jumping on a rhythm with some big R&B names, commercial names, Beres, Jamaicans should know that you are well respected and rated. Carl Thomas told me the other day in Texas that he happened to be at one of your concerts and was blown away by your performance.
Same man.
And I mean, I've spoken to several of them, and your name is always coming up. And again, what is surprising is that a lot of them, even though they're into rap or hip hop, They really are on to roots reggae, Jamaican roots reggae sound, the traditional roots reggae, and what we call lovers rock.
The shows them always, the ones I do abroad always, and at certain places always tend to full up with them kind of people still.
Yes.
R&B singers, rappers, you name them, they always come out to the concerts.
Talk to me a little bit about the status of Jamaica's music at this time. Comment for us on it. What's happening that's good? What's happening that's bad?
The same thing from the beginning that are going, and now there's always a balance.
Yes.
Some out-order things are going, and some beautiful things are going. The only thing I don't like is when the out-order thing overtake the nice thing to make it look like this is the order of the day. And it's not so, you know? All the youth, they really kind of commend what I'm doing, you know? But I am always opposed to out-orderness, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel there's a place and time for it. With me, you know?
So, but you're saying the balance hasn't changed?
No, the balance hasn't changed much, man. Hasn't changed much, man.
From as far back as you can look?
Yes, it has been like that.
In terms of producing records?
No, well,
so the imbalance come about now when too much of that is in the mainstream or in the media. Is that the point?
Like I said, since I entered this business of music, you always have a few songs out there that is saying some things where I feel nothing in the public.
Yes.
Based on the kids, just based on them.
Yes.
Adults can always cope with that, you know? But when you think about the new generation, one has to be very careful and understand your responsibilities.
Okay.
Similar like me, you know, I'm not going to produce the ones where I used to tell you about, you know. It's not Beres that. Yet I will go out there and I will enjoy it as an adult because I know how to balance myself.
Yes.
You understand?
Okay.
Me? So I love the youth, them what them are going with. I still wish that them would understand, you know, the seriousness of utterances, you know, and that it takes form and manifests amongst us in a very negative way, you know. So all me say, I love them, man. Love the moment.
And you're very involved in setting the example, Beres, because you're recording some young artists here.
I always been doing that, yes.
Yes.
I've always been doing that.
And not just Jamaicans.
No, all about, man. From all about. But you know something, as I mentioned, that this Harmony House thing, the whole vision is to I've been through the Caribbean, you know, every year, quite a few islands, and it's a whole heap of talent they're all about in our neighborhood, you know?
Yes. So places like Trinidad, Barbados.
Yes, man, all of them, man.
St. Lucia, Grenada, all of these islands.
Man, yes, man.
Great talents.
Yes, man, great talent. So one of my thoughts was to scout the islands because I know quite a few of them too. They've opened for me in some cases.
Okay.
Get them doing a record and, you know, make the Caribbean be just one nice melting pot, you know, of music. Yes, and plus me have some little English youth to it. They have some serious tight talents, you know.
Remember the songs used to make you rock away. Those were the